Good morning, Big Screen Bulldogs. My name is Grant Hall from Paw Print Productions, back with your latest Big Screen news and announcements. Last week, Minithon was a major success, raising over $66,000 for the kids. Thank you to everyone who participated. Powder Puff this year is May 25th, and kickoff starts at 6 p.m. Come support the junior and senior girls at Bulldog Stadium. If you want to participate in either cheer or football, packets are due by May 1st, which is also the first practice. Packets were handed out at the informational meeting on April 23rd, but if you did not get the chance to attend, please contact Student Council. Remember, this is for juniors and seniors only. Prom is next weekend. Forms were due last Wednesday, so hopefully you turn them in time. It is being held at the War College again this year, and it starts at 6:30 and ends at 10. Seniors, post-grad registration packets are due on May 6th. You can turn this in at the office. And now, to Will with the weather.
I'm Will with the weather. On Thursday, it's going to be a high of 60 with a low of 38. Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 63 and a low of 43. On Saturday, there's going to be a bit of rain with a high of 66 and a low of 55. Finally, on Sunday, it's going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 80 and a low of 59.
This is a video about the Matilda musical.
Hi, my name is Alicia Rice. I'm from Paw Print Production, and today we are doing a video about the recent play Matilda.
The question is, what was the hardest and easiest part of your play?
I think the hardest part was just trying to learn everything, and we were really quick paced, so we had to do a lot in a short amount of time. That was really hard. And I think the easiest part was probably working with the people around me because they were all really nice.
Okay, so what was your favorite part of the play?
Probably the last week. That was my favorite because it all finally came together and we got to see the whole show and everything just worked out.
Okay, so what was your role and what was your favorite part of playing that role?
I was Matilda, and I think my favorite part was just performing it because it was my first show, and so I had never done anything like that before, and it was really exciting to see everyone be there and support me.
That's great. Would you recommend anybody to be part of a play?
I would definitely recommend everybody to join. I think it was definitely a very fun experience, and the director is very supportive, and everyone else is very supportive, and everyone is just amazing.
Oh, great. Do you have any information about the next musical?
I do not.
Okay, and my last question. So I have a few questions for you.
Alrighty.
Okay, so what's it like to be backstage doing lights for on stage?
Personally, I like the experience, so it's kind of less stressful since you're backstage. You don't have to be on stage actually doing things. Really, it's an easy job. All the cues, all the light changes on stage are programmed, so all you have to do really is hit a button at a certain time. So.
Okay, so what do you exactly have to do for backstage for the lights and the sound?
So, usually Noble, I think he sent a cue list, so it comes with the musical when we buy it. But then we communicate with the director. So, before the whole musical thing, we'll have a day of just tech doing the musical. So Noble will work with the director to figure out what exactly we want to do for lights, and he programs that into all the cues. And really, like I said, all I have to do is hit a button at a certain time. So.
Okay. So you may not know this question, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
All right.
So what's it like to have to run on stage and move props? What's the setup for that?
I did actually do that my freshman year. So it's kind of stressful because sometimes there's miscommunication. And for example, this year, wired mics couldn't communicate with wireless mics. And wireless mics are only on stage. So it was kind of hard to get things to move at the right time. But most of the time, it's just push them on stage, walk back. Most of the time you want to run back, but it doesn't look good from an audience standpoint.
Okay, so would you recommend anyone to do lights, sounds, and props?
I think musical is honestly a fun experience. I definitely recommend either backstage or lights, because sound can get kind of iffy at sometimes, because people always blame you, even though it's not always your fault when something goes wrong.
Okay, and would you do backstage help again?
Definitely, I definitely plan on doing it for my senior year.
Okay. Perfect, thank you.
I'm Grant.
I'm Zach.
I'm Will. And we're explaining to you what?
Solar eclipses.
On April 8th, 2024, North America got to experience a total solar eclipse for the first time since 1979. The next total solar eclipse in the USA won't happen until 2024. Many people around the country moved to areas where the solar eclipse was visible in totality. What is a solar eclipse, you may ask? I'll leave that to Big Spring science teacher Bob McClure.
Any type of an eclipse means that there's one astronomical object moving in front of another and blocking it out. Okay? So, like this is, let's pretend that the raccoon here, this is the sun, okay, and it's shining on the earth. And what happens in a solar eclipse is the moon moves in front, like the Furbies there going, how you doing? And you can't see the sun.
Though the solar eclipse is a spectacular view, there are safety concerns that come along with it. People know that you need to wear these special glasses, but they don't usually know why.
The sun also gives off ultraviolet rays and waves with even shorter wavelengths that can cause more and more damage. And your eyes aren't built to pick those wavelengths up, so you can't see the ultraviolet that's burning your retinas. So you don't notice the damage because your eyes can't see this area, these particular wavelengths of light, any more than you can see radio waves.
Mr. McClure has been around for a long time, so I think he knows what he's talking about. On a different note, Newville was a great place to watch the eclipse, with about 90% totality. However, some students and faculty went to different places to watch it in full totality.
What did you think of the eclipse, Ryan?
I thought it was overhyped. It was kind of boring, low-key, but you know, it was fine. I got out of school.
Where did you go to watch the eclipse?
Me and my family went to Hawks Watch.
What was your favorite part about the eclipse?
My favorite part was when like the whole world went like black, and like when the sun like got covered by the moon. It was pretty cool.
Complete totality. That is
yeah,
pretty
like
cool.
I've never seen that before. No, it was like 92%.
90%. Okay.
Yeah, not complete.
I got you.
But that was pretty cool. That was my favorite part.
What's your name?
Wyatt Zary.
What did you think of the solar eclipse?
I liked it. The moon went over top of the sun. It was pretty cool.
Have you ever seen any solar eclipses before?
Back in 2000, whatever, the last one was.
As you can see, there were some mixed emotions about the solar eclipse. Though some thought it was boring or overhyped, I think we can all agree that it was neat to see something that happens so rarely. Next time, that being 2044, you hopefully get the opportunity to see this event. Wear your glasses and make sure you don't stare right at the sun without protection.
This is a video about the Bulldog Boutique.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Thresh.
And I'm Alicia Rice.
And we are with the Popcorn Productions.
And we're doing a video about the Bulldog Boutique.
Where are the clothes coming from the Bulldog Boutique?
The clothes that are in the boutique are all donations from people, teachers in the school, or community members that are donating clothes.
What is the schedule for the Bulldog Boutique?
So right now, if you want to come down to the boutique, all you have to do is email myself or Mrs. Best, and you can stop down whenever. Our goal is hopefully next year to have the boutique set up like A or B flex permanently every day, that students will know that it's open.
When is the boutique going to be open to the students?
The students can come down anytime right now and look through the clothing. They just have to email myself or Mrs. Best, and hopefully for the start of next school year, the boutique will be open during flexes.
When was the Bulldog Boutique an idea for the school?
It actually wasn't my idea, it was Mrs. Gleason's idea. She came up with the boutique. My students and I just helped to set up the clothes and organize the clothing and hang the clothing up. It's good job skill practice for my students.
How long have you and your students participated in the boutique?
Just this school year so far, since it's my first year at the high school, we just jumped in to help Mrs. Gleason. And right now we're still in the process of getting everything organized, and we're still waiting on a couple of clothing racks to help get ourselves more organized so that we can open during flexes to the students.
Okay. What is something you enjoy about helping the boutique?
I love the boutique because it gives my students great job skill opportunities. I also love the boutique because it's a free service to anybody at the school who may need clothing for a job interview, or maybe their backpack breaks during the day and they need to have another bag. It's just an awesome program that's available to anybody who needs.
Are the clothes from the boutique free?
Yes, absolutely. Anything you get from the boutique is completely free.
This is what some Big Spring students are doing this summer.
What's your name? Tavon, what are your plans for the summer?
Making money, playing basketball, having fun.
I like that.
What's your name?
Emma Barrett.
And what are you doing this summer?
I'm going to the beach with my family.
Who am I here with?
Peyton.
What are your plans for this summer, Peyton?
I'm not really sure if I have to do training for Army or not, but if I don't, then I'm going to get a job.
Very neat. I like that. Who am I here with?
Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee, what are your plans for the summer?
I'm planning on going to the Space Force, so I'll be shipped out to Colorado for my basic military training.
That's cool. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, no problem.